What is going on, everybody? Today we have the Miata. We're not going to do anything really engine-wise today, but we are going to be doing something that is very much needed if you're going to be daily driving the car like Brittany is very, very soon. Today we're going to be installing a aftermarket head unit or aftermarket stereo along with two front speakers. I don't know really the difference between stereo to stereo, so I just got one that can do Bluetooth. You can plug in a USB if you need to. I'm going to show you guys how to do it while I learn myself in today's video. If you have a 1991 Miata, this is going to be exact for you, but if you have a different car, it's going to be a little different, taking off the door panels and the head unit panels and stuff like that. So stick along with me. In today's video, I am wearing a Tuner Crate shirt. This is the Tuner Crate for the month of December. At the end of the video, I'll talk more about that, so if you're interested in car shirts like this that are very, very fine material, stick to the end of the video and I'll talk more and touch more base on that in the future. So I think it's very important to do a before and after test. So I'm gonna show you just the before of the quality of this stereo. So let's do that. Power this bad boy up. Oh, I love this channel. Hey, let's try a different channel. Let's try another one of my favorites. So it doesn't work at all. If you want to play your cassettes, well then you're good to go. When taking off this head unit here, we're gonna have to take off the trim panels in order to get there. We're gonna be undoing some super old screw bolts right there. Screw bolts, that's new. And then we're gonna try to work our way up and see where we get. Jeez, those are old. Undo the shift knob. It's decently heavy. Screws on either side of the shift knob. Couple of wires being held on down here. What is this? Dude, I'd almost rather that coupler thing not even be there. Boom. Couple screws that need to be taken off to get this old head unit off. So the previous owner had an aftermarket stereo. It was just from the Vietnam War era. So now we're just gonna take off this old one. We're gonna use the same like kind of housing or template and then put in the new one and then push it right back. It'll look exactly the same except for this is different. This is the old factory stereo. Not even factory, this is an aftermarket stereo. It was just from Nam. And I'm taking this piece off because we're gonna reuse it. Alright, sure. Garbage! Now we're gonna take the old harness and put it onto the new radio. This is how it came out, not too bad. Kind of looks a lot like the other one. Not this, not any of that in there. I'm gonna have to go run really quick to the hardware store to go buy some wire crimps, but essentially this is what's gonna plug into the factory wiring harness, these two cables, and these two plug into the back of the radio. So what you're gonna do is take the cables right here. There's a gray right there, there's a gray right there. You're gonna connect them together, crimp them, or you could do the better thing, which is to solder them together, or you could do the jank thing, which I've done before on the Mazda 3 out there, which is just spin them together and then just tape around it with electrical tape. Yeah, gotta push that thing all the way down. Electrical tape, wire crimps. Okay guys, you see how yellow goes to yellow? Yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. Then you clamp that thing down with the needle nose plier, just kind of any plier. Clamp it down, then you're going to do that for the rest. Boom! Doesn't this just look beautiful? All these wires are put on. So this wire right here is a black wire, it's the ground. This is going to go on when we're actually back at the car. There are a couple other wires that aren't being used. This would be used for an amplifier, I believe, the blue and white wire. But I don't have an amplifier going in the car, so it doesn't need it. And this is like a dimming effect. But the Mazda Miata 1991, we don't have no dimming effect. So that's just going to be unused at the moment. Last thing to do is take your ground from the stereo and wire it to the ground of the car. I was initially going to have to make a ground and put it back here behind a bolt. But since this has been done before, there's already a ground wire there. So I'm just going to connect those two. Put a connector on it and clamp it down. Connect these two bad boys to the factory one. Boom. Just turn the car on and we have power, boy. Looks good, man. Now we gotta make sure this stuff works. Let's go, baby!
May we all get to grow up in a red, white, and blue little town.
Speakers junk. We're gonna switch these speakers out though. Yeah, boy, it works.
Try to fix us.
And look how junky that is. Oh, this thing is destroyed. No wonder why it sounded so bad. Kenwood, but it was aftermarket. It was just from Nam. You see this little ring right here? That's completely intact on the new one. Oh my gosh. This is awful. So I chopped off some of the plastic from the old wire, and now we're gonna wire these bad boys up to these guys. I'm gonna use the red and black for the red and white, and I'm gonna use the just black wire for the red and green. Make sure you do that on the other side as well. Make sure it's just the same on each side. So I really didn't document the other side very well, so I'm gonna do this, document the second side. So I've already done the other side. This is, again, the second side, and this speaker is completely destroyed. The other side, I took the door panel off, and I didn't even need it. So you just pop off the little cover for the speaker, and then you take off the screws. Now that the wire is exposed, I'm going to make this, the red and white part, my power, and the red and green, my ground, just like I did last time on these speakers. So the all black is going to be going to the red and green, and the red and black are going to be going to the red and white. So at the end, it's going to look just like that. Black to the red and green, and then red and black to the red and white. Now what I'm going to do is put this up there like this and drill some holes into the car, because the ones before don't exactly match up this. So I'm going to drill a hole right there, right where my thumb is, and right over here, and then screw them in. Okay, so I got my screws in there in place, and now I'm going to put it in where I drilled holes into the car. There are the 4 holes. I'm going to now put the screws in. Not going to screw them in all the way.
So good, didn't want to answer, we went right.
Not bad. Before, after. Came out good though, and now it's time to clean all this crap up, and once I'm done with that, I'll check in with you guys in a second. We are done with the project. It is now 1 o'clock. I started around 9 o'clock, so it took 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours, and remember I did go to the store, so that probably took 30-40 minutes, and then filming just takes an extra hour, I would say, on top of that time, so I could have probably done it in 2 to 3 hours. Car turned out awesome. We installed speakers today and a new head unit. What you want to get for this is a wiring harness, the radio. You're also going to want the head unit deck, like the little plastic piece that I was using that came with mine, that came with the car because there was already an aftermarket stereo. You're also going to want to pick up that. I picked up all these things, the wiring harness, the radio, and the stereo, all for $60. So let's get a little before and after right now. Before? Oh, I love this channel. And after. Guys, the speakers and the head unit came out amazing. I couldn't be more happy. Those things are super loud now. So, car is getting there. Brittany's gonna take it soon. I think I'm gonna replace the soft top, then it's hers, and then we work on it with her. So it's gonna be awesome. Right now, I'm gonna talk about Tuner Crate. And the shirt I am wearing right now is one of the Tuner Crate shirts for this month of December. So this is Tuner Crate. It's a car guy subscription service. It basically revolves around getting a couple shirts every single month. Every month, Tuner Crate, the box is themed differently. This month it is David Patterson from That Dude in Blue, the Smurf guy with the blue stuff. So this is his shirt. This is his jersey. That was one of the shirts. This is the other shirt, the Tuner Crate shirt that always comes. And this is the third shirt. This one's pretty awesome. I love the black and white shirts they do at Tuner Crate. And that says Turbo, if you didn't know, if you didn't speak Japonese. And along with this Tuner Crate, you get a nice little jet tag. Dude, these things are pretty expensive. I can't believe you get them in this box, considering this box with 3 shirts and all this other stuff, stickers, decals, air fresheners, microfiber towels. All of that stuff is only $40 when you use my discount code DCOURT at checkout. It's pretty crazy, and why I always promote this is because, like, You know me, I wouldn't be trying to sell you on something that I don't believe in. I always get these boxes every single month, and I think they're well worth the money. You get 3 shirts. This month you get a jet tag and stickers, air fresheners, microfiber towels. It's a really, really good deal. It's on a monthly basis too. And if at any point you want to cancel, you just send them an email with your order number and they cancel it right away, which is awesome. So you can use my discount code down below. There's also a link down below. It is DCourt at checkout, and the box actually becomes under $40 for all those stuff. There's also another box that is cheaper, that is a little under $20, and you get 2 shirts and an air freshener or a sticker, I believe. So there is a cheaper option as well. It is Christmas time. If you order before the 19th, you will be getting it this month of December. So guys, if you want shirts, if you are low in shirts like I previously was, now I'm not because I get this box every month, which is awesome because it's literally the only shirts I wear. You should check out the Tuner Crate link down below. It's really cool. There's different shirts every single month. They never print the same one twice. And that's going to be the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Miata is coming in good. Give me a like for my swaggy haircut I got going, and that's it. See you later.
Booty going up, down. I ain't got no problem spending all of my money.